Welcome to day 2 of our email marketing challenge. Thank you so much. I am just quickly double checking the tech and I'm going to give the different platforms the um, opportunity to notify people that I'm live, especially inside of the Facebook group. Okay. Hey, everyone. Okay, it seems I'm live. I am live. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to another live session. Like I said, I'm gonna give all the different social platforms an opportunity to um notify people that I am live, and we are about to start in a few minutes. So let me just ensure that I have my presentations up and all that good jazz. Okay, so I do hope that everybody awesome. I'm seeing I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on YouTube, and all that good jazz. So I hope that yesterday's session was good. Everybody was able to have a clearer understanding of what email marketing is all about and how you can start leveraging email marketing inside of your business. So I am super excited for that. Right? Okay, so I am live everywhere. Awesome. So people can see me loud and clear. Okay, so let's get into today's live stream. It's not going to be very long. The reason why I extended it to 5 days because I really wanted you to consume oops, my camera. So I wanted you to really consume the content. Okay, so I wanted you to consume the content in biteable sizes that is easy for you to consume and really consider as you are gearing up to really plan out your email marketing strategy. And so from tomorrow is when we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what your email strategy should entail. What are the questions you need to be asking yourself, and what are some of the possible answers you should be asking, or some of the possible answers you should be giving as it relates to your email marketing strategy. So this is why we're having this challenge. So for those of you who are new to Innovative Solutions and to my platform, my name is Elisha Jacobs. I am an IT strategist and the CEO of Innovative Solutions. I specialize in partnering with business owners to leverage the power of technology in their business so they can build sustainable businesses for accelerated growth, efficiency, and digitalization in the marketplace. So, I help you leverage technology if you're not tech savvy. If you're that CEO that is not tech savvy, I come in and I do my thing as it relates to implementing automation systems, IT infrastructures into your business so you can be productive, you can be efficient, you can enhance your customer experience, and also remain competitive in the marketplace so that you are able to build and grow a profitable and sustainable business. We are here for sustainable businesses in the marketplace. And so we are on day 2 of our email marketing challenge. And day 1, we really looked at what email marketing is, how you do email marketing, and the types of email marketing campaigns you can start thinking about as it relates to crafting your email marketing strategy. And so in today day 2, we are going to be going in depth. So I think I started the training without actually showing my screen. So I'll be coming on and off of screen from time to time. So let's begin officially. All right. So today is more of an email marketing deep dive. And like I said, this is day 2 of our email marketing challenge. And if you're new to me, I just introduced myself, so I do apologize. I'm so accustomed that when I'm going live on any platform, I usually do the introduction first and then give an overview. So for those of you who are new to me, I am Elisha. I am IT strategist. And so I am on a mission this year to really educate business owners on leverage, how they can leverage technology in their business to be sustainable, to be profitable, and also to be a transformable and sustainable business in the marketplace. And so, before we get into today's training, I want you to enhance your experience. This is where you will ask questions, you access our resources, you be open to learning, and you take action. A lot of the steps, sometimes I give strategies in the training, sometimes I would give actionable steps that you can take right away inside of your business so that you can see the results that you are looking for. And so I want you to enhance your experience, shut out all this distraction, be open to learning, ask questions, because I am here as a resource to answer your questions. Okay? And so in today's live training, you're going to take a deeper look into how email marketing actually works. And we're also going to be exploring the advantages and disadvantages of email marketing. Now, the reason why I split this was actually supposed to be in day one, but I, a computer trainer more or less, that part of me still remains, and I understand people learn differently. And once you have bite-sized information or biteable information or videos where people consume content, they can have too much information overload. And so this is why I split the lesson up into two parts. So I get you to really understand the fundamentals that you needed to know in day one. If you miss day one, you will have the link either above the video or in the description down below on how you can go back to day one and really see the fundamentals of email marketing. And now we're going to look at a deeper dive, or go into a deeper dive into how email marketing actually works and what are the advantages and disadvantages of email marketing. And so we want to really take a deep dive into email marketing. Everybody knows once you have an online business, it is common knowledge that email marketing is important. That is common knowledge. But still, at the same time, you will find from time to time, people are going to still not have a clear understanding of what email marketing is, how it's actually done, and knowing the ins and outs of how they can go about creating an email marketing strategy, right? So I really wanted to make this very clear in these first two sessions. And so I want you to understand that email marketing is a top performing strategy. There are a lot of misconceptions that email marketing does not work, because there is text marketing, there is other means of reaching people, whether it's social or any other means. But please understand that email marketing is a top performing strategy because of two advantages. One, it's fairly intuitive, and it's also automated. And so you need to understand that email marketing is not dead. It is an essential or a critical component for your overall digital marketing strategy or your digital marketing efforts. And so I want you to understand that email marketing is a top performing strategy. Large corporations, large brands are still leveraging email marketing. All right. And you as an entrepreneur, you as an online business owner or a small business need to understand that you need to have an email marketing strategy in place. And so an effective email marketing strategy requires three essential components. An effective email marketing strategy requires three essential components. Those three components is one, an email list. Now, what is the email list? You always hear people talk about the email list or the subscribers list or the list or your audience or the people that you have off of social media. Now, This is a database. Your email list is a database of email contacts who express interest in receiving marketing communication from your brand. All right. So it's a database, it's a service, it's a location off of social media or off of social platforms. It's on a platform that you're actually paying for, and it's housing all your email contacts. These are your leads. These are the persons who express interest in receiving marketing communication from your brand. The second component that is very important to email marketing is your email service provider. You may see the term ESP. You may hear email marketing platforms. It's just interchangeable terms. All right. So your email service provider, this is the actual software that helps you manage your email list. And it also allows you to design and execute automated email marketing campaigns. All right. So your email list actually resides inside of your email service provider. Right? And this is why you would hear the common phrase that you own your list. You don't own your audience on social media, because that's borrowed real estate. That you're borrowing the Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. You're borrowing their real estate to build your audience. This is why they always encourage brands and businesses to build their email list, because anytime a social platform decides, well, we're gonna, or technology more or less decide that today is not the day, there's no way in which for you to communicate with your audience. All right. So it's important the second component is important for you to have an email service provider. The third component, and this is where I really looked in depth with yesterday, is having clearly defined goals. How will you use email marketing to achieve your business goals? How will you use email marketing to achieve your business goals? And I've listed a few goals that are very common around businesses when they're thinking about their email marketing goals. Is it to drive up or improve sales? Is it to boost brand awareness? Is it to generate or nurture leads? Is it to keep customers engaged? Is it to increase customer loyalty? And the list goes on. And these are just a few of the defined goals as it relates to email marketing. Every business will have different goals and objectives, and the email marketing goals will be different because it needs to align and it needs to match with the business goal. And I did talk about this in day one. You really need to understand what your business goals are and matching your email marketing strategy or aligning your email marketing strategy to your business goals. This is why I always ask the question, how will your email marketing going to allow you to achieve your business goals? All right. If it's that you're using email marketing to boost your brand awareness, okay, this is what your objective is, to boost brand awareness. What will be the actual emails? And this is where you're going to craft your strategy around brand awareness. If it's to generate and nurture leads, what would be the actual campaigns or the actual activities that will allow you to generate and nurture your leads? So every email marketing goal must be in alignment with your business goal. All right. So these are the three components of your email marketing. Oops, I am sorry about that. All right. So I really want you to understand that these three components, your email list is very important. Your email service provider, and this is why it's very important. I think on Thursday or tomorrow, we are really going to go into choosing tools or software, and really what you should be looking for with regards to tools and software. So your email service provider is in the second component, and the third component is ensuring that you have a defined set of goals. All right. Okay. And so to execute an effective email marketing campaign, your email list, your email service provider, and your goals must align. And this is what you need to take away when it comes to when you're looking at your overall email marketing strategy. To have an effective email marketing campaign or an effective email marketing strategy, your email list, your email service provider, which is your ESP, and your goals must align with your business goals and objectives. All right? And so we want to really understand what are the advantages and disadvantages of email marketing. Like everything else in life or in business, there are always advantages and disadvantages to any system that you are using. If it's not implemented correctly, it can be a disservice to you. You can be wasting money. You can be wasting resources. You can be even wasting your own time once something is not implemented correctly, it's not set up correctly, and there is no clear strategy. So we want to really explore this evening what are the advantages and disadvantages of email marketing. And yes, they have advantages and disadvantages. And so we are going to look at the advantages of email marketing. And I can go on for about 2 hours of how email marketing can be advantageous to your business. All right. But I just want to highlight a few main points around your email marketing strategy. And so, first things first, email is a permission-based. Email is permission-based, meaning that when a customer or a lead gives you their email address, you are gaining permission to show up in their inbox, which will increase the chance of engagement and conversion. However you would have gotten that customer or that lead into your email list, they have given you their email in exchange for maybe a discount for a product, maybe in exchange for a service they purchased from you, maybe for a free ebook or a free resource. So they have trusted you enough to give you their email in exchange for something in return. It could be that whatever you're posting on social may be of interest to them. So they have decided, well, okay, I want to learn more about this brand or this business. I want to learn more about the products and services of this company. So I'm going to trust them with my email. And this is why I put this as the number one advantage, because it's permission based. They're giving you permission to show up in their inbox. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to spam their inbox with emails. This is where your email marketing strategy needs to be effective and you need to have a plan. All right. So do not spam your customers or your leads with emails. They have given you permission to show up in their inbox because they're interested in your products or your service or your brand or your business. So this is an advantage to you as the brand or business because it's going to increase your chance of engagement and conversion. And this is very important. All right. The second advantage, that you have direct access to your audience. You have direct access to your audience. And from time and time again, I always say, I love social media. I use social media right now to communicate with my different communities. But one of the things that we need to understand as business owners is that we do not own the social platforms. We own our email list. The reason why I say that we own our email list, because one, we're paying an email service provider either monthly or annually. Two, we are actually driving people off of our social platforms onto our website so they can join our email list. If it's through them purchasing a product or a service or them getting a free resource from us. So this is a direct access to your audience. You can communicate with them directly. And the plus side to having that direct access is that you're not depending on any other medium like social media. You own your list. You own your list. So I know a couple months back when Instagram was not working, a lot of business owners who did not think to really leverage email marketing, they were in distress because they could not communicate with their audience. They couldn't communicate with their audience. So people were stressed out. They didn't know what to do because they did not take time to build their email list, build a community or a tribe that is away from social media, and so they can have that direct communication with them. So if something goes wrong on a platform, your email list, you can still keep in contact with your audience. All right. So it's very important for you to understand that with email marketing, you have direct access to your audience. The next advantage is personalization. And what you're going to find, one of the biggest misconceptions with a lot of business owners as it relates to email marketing, that it's not personalized. Now, that is not true. A system, an architecture can be personalized based on the behavior of the people who are interacting with that architecture or that platform. So let me give you an example of what I'm actually talking about when it comes to personalization. A lot of people who are on, I'm going to use TikTok because TikTok is one of the popular social platforms. A lot of people who jump onto TikTok for the first time, they're scrolling through their For You page or that timeline. And so what we need to understand that the platform is have AI, or what we call artificial intelligence. It's learning the behavior of the people who are on that platform. Now, if people love to look at short videos, if you notice across all social media platforms now, everybody's using some sort of TikTok video format, whether it's reels on Instagram, whether it's shorts on YouTube. For Facebook, they may be doing actual videos that you find that video content is being pushed on social platforms. Now, how did this come about? Because of the behavior of the people who are using the platform. They have personalized the platform based on the behavior of the people who use the platform on a daily basis. So if, let's say, for example, Instagram, you would find that I hardly scroll down that timeline. I hardly scroll down the timeline. I always look at the stories. So every time I open Instagram, I'm going to look at the stories first before I scroll down. And that is my behavior. They're recording that behavior of what I am doing on a daily basis. Now, what actually happens when they say, oh, the algorithm is actually the AI. They refer to it as the algorithm. So they would say, well, okay, Instagram algorithm has changed. They're pushing stories more than the posts. Why is this happening? It's because the platform has understand and they have learned what type of content the people on the platform like and what they first go to. So that is the type of content that they're going to push. So everybody now likes short videos. Don't want to sit down and look at a very long video. So now everybody have to go back to the drawing board and customize their digital marketing strategy and include video, because that's what the platforms are actually doing. And so this is why I say email marketing, you can personalize email marketing. Just like how social platforms personalize just like how social platforms personalize their platform based on the interactions of the users, you can do the same with your email marketing. You can create personalized and hyper-targeted campaigns based on the segmentation of your email list. This is where you're going to be taking your entire email list and grouping persons based on their interactions or the activities of your subscribers. And so it happens across any digital platform. There is AI, or what we call the algorithm. And so whatever activity is being done constantly every single day, that is what the system knows, and they're going to personalize it. So let's say, for example, let me give you an example with YouTube. If you are a person who, I don't want to say live on YouTube, but if you're a person who are, well, technically be on YouTube a lot, and you look at a lot of gardening videos, everything that relates to gardening videos, you may take an entire day to consume gardening videos. 2 weeks after, when you go back onto YouTube, what actually happens the minute you open YouTube? What actually happens is that they're going to start suggesting to you videos relating to what you consumed 2 weeks ago. And so this is how they're actually personalizing the platform to your needs and to what you like, because that is what you've been consuming on a regular basis. For example, in 2020, I had to learn how to do makeup, right? So I had to jump on YouTube, and I'm looking at different channels, different beauty channels, and teaching me how to do my eyebrows, how to do makeup, how to apply foundation, and all of that. On to this day, the minute I jump onto YouTube, they're always suggesting, I may be subscribed to a few channels, but 9 out of that 10 times, the minute I jump on, they're always suggesting a video as it relates to makeup, because the system or the platform understands that this person is interested in makeup. So we're going to feed you makeup videos. We're going to feed you makeup videos. We're going to feed you how to use concealers. We're going to feed you how to do your eyebrows. And so you can do the same for your email marketing. So I hope this makes sense. If it makes sense, let me know in the comments. All right. So personalization is very important for the success of your email marketing campaigns. All right. You want to have personalized and hyper-targeted campaigns based on the activities of your subscribers. So this is an advantage, personalization. The next thing is that email marketing is measurable. A lot of people may not see this as an advantage, but it is. You can measure the effectiveness of your marketing campaigns through automation. And here again, I'm coming back to talk about automation. Once you automate your email marketing, you're able to see what is effective, what is working, and what is not working. And you're able to optimize and customize that marketing campaign so you can have a better result or a better outcome, which will in turn allow you to achieve your business goals and your objectives. And so email marketing is measurable once you are leveraging automation. A next advantage is that email marketing is scalable, in that you can scale your email marketing campaigns without compromising two important things: quality and resources. And one of the main resources is time. I do not want you to spend a lot of time sending out emails. This is why you need to be automating your emails. Whether it's your welcome sequences, whether it's your transactional emails, whether it's your nurture emails, you should have that on autopilot, because one of the most precious resource as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, is time. We cannot get back time. The day ran very quickly today. I didn't even know when it was 12 o'clock. I didn't even know when it was 3 o'clock. And so because we have so much to do and so much to manage and so much things to put in place in our business, and we're always working, especially if you're a service-based business and you have clients, it's a lot. And so time is a precious resource. This is why you need to leverage automation. So email marketing is scalable because you're leveraging automation and you're not wasting time doing the email marketing. You can let the technology do this work for you. When you're able to scale your email marketing, you will not be compromising the quality. Never compromise the quality of your email marketing campaigns. You should always scale your email marketing and making it even much more better than the last campaign that you sent out. And so people who've been rocking with me for a minute know, especially when I started Individual Solutions in 2019, the transition, the quality of the email marketing has changed over time, and they can see that growth. They can see that change because it's scalable, because I did not compromise on the quality. I don't spend much time on email marketing because take one day out of the week and I schedule all the emails for the week. All right. So that is the time that I take to actually do the emails on that specific day that I want to send it out, I can be doing something else. And so email marketing is scalable through automation as well. And so I really want to talk about the disadvantages of email marketing. Like everything, there's advantages and disadvantages. And these disadvantages will only come about if if your email marketing is not clearly defined and it's not set up and implemented properly. Right? And so inbox competition, this is number one. And don't matter how big or how small your business or brand is, inbox competition is always going to be a major disadvantage or obstacle, more or less, when it comes to email marketing. You need to be creative to ensure your emails get noticed and open. And again, this is where your email marketing strategy needs to be on point. All right. You need to be creative. You need to think outside of the box. How I'm going to get my people to notice the emails in their inbox and open them? And this is where your subject line, you have to be creative with your subject line. You need to be creative with the pre-headings and also with the content inside of the email, not only the subject lines, but also the content, and being consistent with your email marketing. So being creative, because everybody is sending emails. Every big brand, every business understands the importance of email marketing. So they're going to be flooding people's email, the inbox with date information. And because we have especially if you're using Gmail, you have the promotions tab or the promotions folder, and you have the updates folder. And most of the time, you're going to find that your emails would either go to promotion or updates. And later on, I'm going to tell you how you can avoid that. But there's always competition in the inbox of your audience. So you need to be creative as a business owner. How are you going to ensure that your emails get noticed and get open? So that's a disadvantage, inbox competition. The next disadvantage of email marketing is not having an email list. You need to have an email list. If you don't have an email list, you don't have an email marketing strategy. Your email marketing would not be effective, because in order for you to ensure that your email marketing is allowing you to accomplish your business goals and objectives, you need to be talking to somebody in that list, which is your ideal clients. So how are you going to actually know? Again, ties back to your email marketing strategy. How are you going to actually build your email list? How are you going to bring people into your email list? So you need to ensure that you have an email list. Email list is needed, right? Another disadvantage is rules and regulations. A lot of business owners don't even know that there are rules and regulations as it relates to email marketing. Now, depending on your email service provider, when you're setting up your email service provider, they will have a section in the settings that speaks to email regulation and rules. That's your GDPR, the CCPA, and the list goes on. Now, because people have entrusted you or giving you permission with their emails, one, you're not supposed to be spamming them, right? You're not supposed to be spamming them. So this is why they're Rules and regulations governing the use of emails for commercial purposes. One of them, do you know? Let me take off. Do you know that people buy an email list without people's consent? And sometimes you're like, you get an email from a company or a brand. You've never had any interaction with this brand or this business. And have you ever wondered, how did they get your email? I got that email yesterday, I think. I think somebody reached out to me. I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking maybe they got it from social media. But they have been so consistent with the emails, I had to block them. And so people, they have their brands and businesses out there that actually buy emails. And that's very serious. And this is why they have rules and regulation in place as it relates to email um email marketing, and you need to be very, very aware of this. All right, so these are just a few of the rules and regulations you would see in your email service provider: GDPR, CAN, spam, and CCPA. And if you're in the health, there is a HIPAA, H I think it's HHPA, if I'm not mistaken. That is also for those who might be in the health industry. They have another set of rules and regulations as well. So one of the things you want to ensure that you're staying in compliance with the rules and regulations. You want to stay in compliance. And this is why when it comes to privacy policies on websites, people get generic privacy policies for their websites. Inside of your privacy policy, you should be clearly stating how you're going to use people's information. You're not going to sell it to a third party. Once they give you their email, you're not going to sell it to a third party. You're using it for marketing purposes, and you explicitly state that inside of your privacy policies. So it's very important as a business owner, especially if you're dealing in the online space, to be compliant to the rules and the regulations as it relates to email marketing. And like I said, a lot of business owners are not really aware. They see it, but they just skip past it. Oh, it's theirs. Okay, story finish. All right, so it's very important for you to understand what are the rules that govern the use of email for commercial purposes. All right. Another disadvantage when it comes to email marketing, and this is one of the big ones, is delivery and deliverability issues. And earlier I was talking about the promotions and updates folder inside of Gmail. All right, or the spam folder. And so one of the biggest issues when it comes to email marketing is delivery of your email. One, ensuring that people actually type in the correct email, because people are so fast to get a resource or make a purchase. Sometimes they have like a keystroke error. So maybe where there was supposed to be a letter, sometimes they input the wrong information. So that is on the delivery side of it. That can be a disadvantage where it's like an actual error. So the email will bounce. So that can affect your delivery of your emails. Deliverability issues is where your emails actually end up. And so in order for your email marketing campaigns to be effective, you must contend with deliverability and delivery issues. So how do you ensure that your email subscribers get your emails? On the deliverability part of it, one of the pro tip that I see a lot of marketers encourage is asking their subscribers to add their email address to their inbox address book. So if it's a specific email from your company that is used frequently for your email marketing campaigns, one of the pro tip or one of the things that you can do to ensure delivery and deliverability is asking them to add your email address to their address book. So every time they get an email or every time you send out that email marketing campaign, it goes directly into their inbox. And there you have your first strategy, right? So ask your people. No harm in asking. Ask your people to add you to their email box. You can put it as a PS underneath your email that you send out. All right. Or if you want to have that as a PS to the bottom of every email that you send out, please add me to your address, your inbox address. And so this will help with the deliverability issues as it relates to your email marketing campaigns. Right? And so today we've touched on quite a lot of information. And like I said, I don't want to overwhelm you with information because I know there's information overload. And so we had a deeper look into how email marketing actually works. And we also look at the advantages and disadvantages of email marketing, how it could be beneficial to you, your brand and your business, and some of the factors or obstacles that can pose as a disadvantage to your email marketing campaigns. And so, as we progress into our challenge, I really want to give you these fundamental principles and fundamental information when it comes to email marketing. And so in our next live stream, we are going to be going more into the meat of the matter of where we are going to be doing an email marketing campaign build. So it's going to be in 3 parts. So this is going to be for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so we're going to be looking at audience. We're going to be looking at your email list. We're going to be looking at the tools because it's very important for you to choose the right email service provider. There is no one-size-fits-all email software. Let me say this. There is no one-size-fits-all. What works for one company is not necessarily going to work for another company because like I said earlier, every business have different objectives and they have different goals. And so what they want to achieve with their email marketing, whatever software this user might be using or this business might be using will not be applicable to their needs or their goals and objectives. Everybody knows. I loved ConvertKit. I love ConvertKit. As a beginner, as a starter, I love ConvertKit. And ConvertKit is very easy for persons, especially those who are getting into becoming familiar and really getting into email marketing for their business and so forth. And so when I started my business, I was in a corporate environment that used MailChimp, and MailChimp was heavily used in corporate. So I had to learn MailChimp in my job as an IT specialist managing an IT department because not only sending out yearly reports or annual reports to everyone using MailChimp, MailChimp was used for all the communication content. So I had to learn MailChimp and really become familiar with MailChimp. So when I started my business in 2019, what you think I gravitated to? MailChimp. But I realized, I think 2 or 3 months in, that MailChimp ain't gonna work for me. Because of not only the type of business that I have and what I really wanted to accomplish with my email marketing. So MailChimp was a great start to getting people to build my email list. And no doubt it's great. Plus that 1,000 to 2,000 free subscribers. Listen, it was free. But when it came to the automation part, and I think that is why I moved from MailChimp to ConvertKit. The automation part is what tripped me up in 2019. I think now they have really improved on the automation. So what you find, especially with email service providers, sometimes you jump in. If you're in business for 3 years, you may have tried 3 or 4 different email service providers. And that's because your business needs are ever changing. And sometimes a platform may not be aligned or suitable with your email marketing goals and objectives and your overall business goals and objectives. So it's very important for you to choose the correct software as it relates to your email marketing to ensure that you're getting good data and analytics, and also being able to automate as much of the steps and your email marketing campaigns as possible. So we're going to be looking at all of that. We're going to also look at some examples of email marketing campaigns. So we're getting into the meat of the matter in the next live training. All right. So, this brings us to the end of day 2 of our email marketing challenge. And I thank you so much for participating inside of this live training. Please let me know what you've learned inside of the training. Let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments and I will answer you. And you can follow me on Instagram at _Elisha Jacobs. You can, if you're interested to work with me to help you automate your marketing campaigns, then you can go to elishajacobs.com/connect and you will have direct links on how you can get started working with me and Innovative Solutions. If there's any further communication, you can reach out to me via email at hello@elishajacobs.com. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's live training. I hope that this information was helpful and is getting you to start thinking of the importance of email marketing in your overall digital marketing strategy. All right. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys back tomorrow in day 3 of our live training. Bye-bye.